I mean, I didn't even know all these different resources existed, and you have a lot more resources, you know what I'm saying, that are in this book. So there's a lot of valuable information in here, okay? But once again, as you're saying in the book, people are not just going to give you money. You have to hustle. I mean, I read in the book that sometimes you may have to fill out 100 applications.
Right, for
you know
private scholarships. Right. And like you said in the beginning, when you talked about the title hustle, basically what it is taking action.
Okay.
You know, strenuous efforts to secure money or business. And now that's the Webster Dictionary.
Right.
And that's what I wanted to put out there. See, the money is there. Right. You know, in fact, since 1634, the first scholarship that was given out from Harvard University, you know, the money has been increasing since the 1600s.
Yes.
Despite what the media is saying, well, there's not enough money out there, but there's billions and billions of dollars out there.
Right.
Close to $300 billion available for those students and families to take advantage of. In fact, there's so much money out there, everyone in this country can go to school for free. But you got to be able to take action. You got to hustle and go out there and get it. Get the information, apply the information, and make it a reality.
Right, right. Definitely, definitely. Now, also, too, because a lot of times when people write books, right, or write anything based on factual information or non-factual information, as far as your background, have you actually worked for any college or university or any of these how would I say, any of these different areas of getting financial aid or helping students get money? Because a lot of times, if you have that background, then what you're saying in your book kind of is just a no-brainer. I mean, you already have the experience. So how was your experience? Do you have that experience?
Yes, I do have that experience. In fact, I mentioned it earlier. You know, my foundation was my experience in terms of me accumulating money for college. That's one angle. But I took it further, and I gained some experience working at 3 colleges, Monroe College, Mercy College, and the Ultrasound Diagnostic School, all here in Westchester County.
Oh, great.
So what that did was that gave me a whole different perspective of how monies are allocated, how students are packaged, you know, how the Department of Education works, how the state agency works, and I gained all that experience. Now, with the combination, and when students and parents come to me, I cover the entire spectrum. So I have a full understanding how the system works, from inside and out.
Okay.
Right, so that's basically in terms of my experience, my knowledge, you know, and having the ability to get students monies for college. You know, I help thousands of students get millions of dollars. And the reason why I was able to do that is based on my experience and my knowledge.
Right, right, right. So you actually, from the beginning, right, it seems like to our viewers, from the beginning, he actually took a system that he created, meaning like he had to get his own funding for college. He was determined that he wanted to go to school and further his education. So some of the information and the resources that he actually used, he then again turned that into a resourceful business, and now he actually has a business, a company that I guess he helps parents along with their children fill out the paperwork and get all the preliminary stuff done. And also he has a book and I guess various other marketing products that back everything up. This is great. This is great. Now another thing that I wanted to mention to you now, did high school actually, did your high school prepare you for college, and do you think, we're in 2010 as of right now, do you think that the traditional high school and teaching methods, do you think they're preparing our kids for the higher learning?
Well, in my experience, again, growing up in the South Bronx, I received an inferior education. No, they did not prepare me for college. That's one. And no, they did not have the information to help me get the funding to go to college. I was just determined. You know, I was eager to go, and I did whatever within my power to make that a reality for me. Today, you know, depending on where the schools are located, especially in the urban areas here in Westchester County, we talk about Mount Vernon High School, perhaps Peekskill High School, they don't really have the infrastructure in place to help these kids, you know, get prepared for college. You know, some make it because they are very talented, but as a whole, no, the infrastructure is not there to prepare these kids to get the proper education.
Right, right, right. Now, for our viewers out there, do you have, as far as if anyone needed to get in contact with you, if anybody needed to get your information, can you let us know where you can be found? I mean, if you have an office or a telephone number or a website, email, you can let the viewers know.
Okay.
You can give them everything.
Well, now I no longer have an office. I did have an office, in fact, right down the street from Columbia University, but technology changed everything.
Okay.
And my success also changed everything. So the business is online now.
Okay.
In fact, I service the entire country 50
right.
states. So with the technology and the advancing of the business in terms of our success, now it's online. Now you can find us at sourcesforstudents.com. That's sourcesforstudents.com. Or you can Google my name, Paul Anthony Rivers. I'm all over the internet. Or you can call me at 212-864-7766.